First, though, we do want to start 10 TV News at 5 with some breaking news from Southeast Columbus now. Right now, you're looking live at a major fire and just that smoke still billowing into the sky. It has been burning at this Columbus auto scrapyard since the morning. Firefighters exhausting all resources for the last 17 hours to extinguish those flames. Thanks for joining us for 10 TV News at 5. I'm Angela Ann, in for Yolanda tonight.
And I'm Andrew Kinsey. The Columbus Division of Fire says it could be a while before that fire is out, and we've seen that smoke change colors throughout the day, beginning with the dark black turning to that white. Here's where this is playing out right now. Crews were called over to Alum Creek Drive in southeast Columbus this morning around 1:30 a.m. At one point, more than 30 fire trucks were headed to that area. Here's what we know right now. According to the Columbus Division of Fire, hundreds of stored cars are burning at the Columbus Auto Shredding. Things like tires, cloth, and metal all on fire. We're told crews will likely be battling this fire until tomorrow.
Well, tonight we do have live team coverage for you. Residents who live nearby are raising heavy concerns about what they are breathing in from all that smoke. 10 Investigates reached out to experts about what this means for your health. Yeah, but first, let's get right out to 10 TV's Carla Rogner, who's been at the scene all day long. And Carla, you've been monitoring the situation there, seeing the difference in that fire. Update us on what you're seeing and smelling.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent here all day, but now the wind pattern has changed a little bit, so it is keeping that smoke a little lower to the ground, but at times you've been able to see this plume of smoke from miles away. We're even hearing reports that it is causing people to report the smell of smoke up in Marion, Ohio, and that's about 50 miles from here. It all started around midnight when Columbus Fire Department responded to the scene. The pile includes old cars and scrap metal from things like laundry machines, even tractors. The fire department says those materials are making this a challenging fire to battle. They compared it to having a bunch of car fires happening all at once. We did speak with some people in the surrounding neighborhoods who say they were shocked to see the smoke when they woke up this morning.
8 o'clock this morning. Like, as soon as I woke up to take my dog out, I seen it immediately. And I was like, what's going on?
I've never seen nothing like that.
We're definitely going to stay inside. We actually kind of rolled down the window just to look at it, and you kind of get a cough. So the smoke is really strong.
Yeah, and as per how long crews could be out here, Battalion Fire Chief Getter told us that he expects his crews will be here at least through tomorrow. We want to show you a little bit more at what you're seeing here. He says the fire is at the center of this pile, so they're going to continue pouring water on it, hoping that it reaches that source of the fire. And also the smoke you're seeing, the white is a good sign. He says that is steam, so it means that the water is working, but they are still seeing a little bit of that dark black smoke, and that is not a good sign for firefighters. So we will continue to keep you updated on this fire throughout the weekend. Live in Columbus.
That was Carla Rogner reporting for us live from the scene of that scrapyard. Let's turn now to 10 Investigates reporter Rochelle Aline. She's been working all day to get answers on the potential health impacts from this massive fire. And Rochelle joining us now live from downtown Columbus. What did you find out?
I mean, you guys, this really all centers around the plume of smoke that's over my shoulder. We have been watching this plume all day. We're talking over 12 hours. It's prompted questions from people about the air quality. They want to know what they're breathing in because this plume has been hanging for so long. So we took their questions directly to the Ohio EPA. As fire crews keep their eyes on this massive auto scrap yard fire in southeast Columbus, the Ohio EPA director says their crews are keeping their eyes to the sky and monitoring the smoke it's left hanging over the area.
We're looking for volatile organic compounds. We're looking for anything that our air monitoring meters can pick up. And first and foremost, the fire department's also looking for this to make sure that our workers are safe, make sure that our first responders are safe.
Right now, she says they're not finding any of those compounds in the air.
What you see in that big plume is just stuff burning. It's combustion, right? And so what you're feeling or hearing or smelling or what might be affecting your throat and your eyes right now is really just smoke from like a backyard fire.
If the smoke is bothering you, the EPA says you should avoid it the best you can. And if you have questions about the air quality long term, they're encouraging you to use this resource.
Air Now is the best source at any time. Yeah. Wildfires, like whatever's happening, Air Now is a great resource.
The EPA also tells us that they're going to have crews on scene monitoring this fire as fire crews work to put that fire out. But those weren't the only questions we got. We also received questions about the water supply. What does this mean for the water supply as we're also dealing with drought-like conditions? We took those questions to the city of Columbus, and coming up tonight on 10 TV at 6 o'clock, I'll tell you how the city says they're not worried, at least for right now. For now in Columbus, Rochelle Oline, 10 TV News.